Hey everybody, it's Margot here. I just wanted to pop on with today's tip of the day. Sorry that I missed you all yesterday. It was kind of a hectic day. Um, just so you know what this big thing up behind me is, that's my daughter's dream board. Last year we made some dream boards and that was what she came up with. I think she has a dog on a dog bed, a bench for outside, a nice new bed, things like that. Little things. She kind of had the idea, but I think she had more fun just cutting stuff out of the magazine than anything. But anyways, today we're going to talk a little bit about the blog post that I'm sharing. As you know by now, what I do is I kind of touch base on the important aspects of the blog post for the day that I've shared for the business that I'm with, which is the 110 method. So, sorry about the ums. My mind is just kind of frazzled today. It's been really busy. It's a Sunday. So anyways, we're going to talk about creating creative business promotion through video marketing, which is kind of like what I'm trying to do, I guess. I'm letting you get to know me. So anyways, if you're an owner of an online business enterprise and you're searching for something new and fresh for marketing purposes, video marketing could definitely be the answer to your prayers. You're probably a little video shy, you don't want people to see your face, that kind of thing. You get over that eventually. Honestly, you really do. But by doing video marketing, you're going to reach out to a wider audience of people that you probably haven't ever reached before. Maybe people that don't even know who you are. You can't think that, you're going to reach everybody by just putting some posts out there and stuff. And for me, I think it's important to do videos because it puts a face and a voice behind all of my posts, whether they're inspiring or not. So it's important for people to get to know me, and you get to know me a little bit by the way I talk and the way I sound and the way I look and everything. It just kind of, it can answer a lot of questions for people. I know when I watch a video of somebody that I've listened to, maybe speak, or they've read a book or something, but I've actually watched them talking on a video, it makes me feel more connected. And so that's kind of an important aspect of your promotions and your marketing, but it also is a great way to let people get to know who you really are. So first of all, you can't even assume that somebody's going to want to watch a lengthy video like my 15-minute one the other day, and that they're going to stay interested unless you're entertaining them. So you need to, at all times, show the audience how a certain product works, or have a video that can tell them, how to deal with an issue, or giving an update on a company, something like that. But make your videos no longer than 10 minutes is ideal. And make sure that you optimize your videos, create different descriptions and titles for each videos. Don't have them all say, like for me, 110 method, or whatever. That just is too repetitive, and they're not going to want to watch them. So for me, what I personally do is I put the title to the blog post that I'm doing. I put a little, maybe a blurb, a paragraph, maybe, even if it's just copying and pasting the first paragraph. I put the link to the blog post with it, and I make sure it's something different every day. So not every day are we talking about video marketing, or every day are we talking about how to get lead generation working for you and things like that. It's a little, I'm kind of mixing it up a little. And then I put my link at the very bottom of that, how you can connect with me via Facebook, because that's where I do most of my marketing, is on Facebook, although you can find me on Google Plus doing the same thing, and I've got a few blogs here, there, and everywhere. So, you can find me kind of everywhere, but Facebook is the best place to connect with me. So I make sure that I put that in the description of the video, because it's very important. So anyways, another thing that the article talks about is not to forget your keywords. Today it's video marketing, so that's going to be one of my keywords, but making money at home, that's what my keywords are. My keywords are pretty much the same. I do vary them a little bit depending on the blog, of course, and the post, because, if we're talking about video marketing, somebody's going to want to type in, how do I market my video, or promoting my video, that kind of thing, and I want to have the right keywords in there. So for me, they're like make money at home, work at home, business opportunity, business, money, video marketing, or whatever the target keyword would be for that day for the blog post that I'm discussing. The video marketing allows you to reach your audience in a really real way, and encourages their current customers to reach out and ask you questions, because, if they ask you a question, you can come back and answer their question via video, and then, it covers a bunch of bases. Nobody's going to have to ask you the question again, or if they do, you can just send them to your video. But it also makes them feel connected to you, and you're actually listening to them. If I was to ask somebody, well, how do you plan on retaining your customers, for a company that I was interested in, instead of just answering me directly in a bunch of words, they could make a video that explains the retention of their company with customers, and that would be a great video for them to share with the rest of the team, the rest of their company, and then any new customers coming on. Could probably be something they could even put in their, if they were having an affiliate part of it, this is what you can look at. These are part of your training videos. But like I said, video marketing allows you to reach a really wide audience of people, a lot more than just, like I said, posting on Facebook and stuff. Great content is critical if you want your video to go viral. I'm not saying that you have to be a professional to get all the views. As you can tell, I'm not professional. I'm sitting in my bedroom, which is where I hide when there's nobody home. I tend to go in the other room, but for the most part, I hide in my bedroom and work so that I can have some time away, and so I can focus on what I'm doing and focus on talking to, the potential prospects for the business end of it and the potential customers that want to buy the product that I'm selling. And then, it just gives me some me time too. We all have to have me time. I talked about that in another video. Choose good and well thought out titles when you do video marketing, which honestly is kind of why I did this. But, part of our 67-day training for the O.W.N method is to follow a 67-day challenge, which is, blog post, making sure we have our ad for the day, posting in a minimum of so many groups per day, joining so many groups per day, because a lot of their marketing is based around Facebook, but is definitely not limited to Facebook. You can market anywhere you want. Craigslist, Google+, AppSense, Backpage. It doesn't matter where you promote your business or your product or service. But Facebook is like the biggest area right now. And obviously it's because it's got a huge area of people. Twitter is another one that I think is underutilized by a lot of people. I've actually started using that more regularly over the last week and a half or so. And I'm actually getting emails from people, or from Twitter, saying that I've been favorited and shared. I have not, in the 5 or 6 years that I've had Twitter, I have not had as many shares and favorites, or retweets and favorites, as I have in the last week, and the whole entire time that I've had Twitter. So, it definitely is underutilized, and people really do actually care. Your content's changing up every day. It's not the same thing every day, and they're more apt to share it and favorite it, which means your audience is growing, because when they do that, if they're sharing on Facebook your content, or if they're tweeting your content or retweeting your content, on Twitter, then that's making it so that their audience can see that too. It just really gives you a lot more of an audience. It gives you a lot more possible prospective customers or business partners. So anyways, like I said, choose good, well thought out content, whether it's going over a blog post and just kind of touching base on the topics. Strong titles can go a long way in attracting viewers. Personally, I think that, marketing, using a video promotion for a marketing is a good idea. It's a good title. It's catchy, not just for the blog, but it's also a good title for a video. Many marketers find that working in groups, making a video production is kind of smoother for them. And maybe a more productive experience. It probably looks more professional that way. So you can work with your colleagues and employees, as well as your friends and family, and even put their names in the credit at the end of the video. That's the right thing to do. Try to stay on topic and keep focused with each video, which I'm getting a little better at, if you haven't noticed, with each video that I do. Also, if you're not prepared, it's easy to become distracted, as you can tell. So kind of have an outline of your script. Whatever you're going to say, whatever you want to talk about, kind of keep it right there in front of you if you can. And during filming, your audience is going to remain interested with you if you remain on topic. Make sure your videos have been optimized to the best of your ability. Mine are a little dark, but honestly, if I try to brighten them up, I don't know. I think I might need to get new video equipment. Honestly, I did download something the other day that I paid for, and I'm not really liking the way that it takes the pictures. And if I have a bigger, brighter light on, it's too much for the video, so then it just makes everything look, I don't know, it doesn't look very good. So either that, I'm going to have to pick a different area to kind of hide out when I do these videos. So, that's important. So see, that kind of stuff is really important anyways when you're doing videos. These probably aren't very professional, and as I get going and get more followers, and as I'm more experienced, because like I said, this is new to me, as I become more experienced, my videos will get better, I promise. Anyways, also, if you're going to upload your videos to more than one site, you're not going to just use YouTube, make sure that they have, really good, unique titles and descriptions for each site. You don't have the same exact title and same exact description for every single site, For me, for instance, if I was using the same one, I would change the title to use video promotion, use video marketing to, find more customers for your campaign or something along those lines, and then maybe take it, and write a paragraph in my own words and put it on like Vimeo or something. You don't really have to do that when I'm first starting out. And be honest with you, YouTube is the only place at this point in time that I'm doing my videos. And like I said, as they get better and they become more professional, and I find something where I can, have like a white backdrop and stuff, so it just looks better, then I will start posting my videos everywhere else. Most people have a mailing list. If you don't worry about it. Honestly, I've been online for almost 4 years, and I have, I guess you could call them mailing lists, but I have them more just downloaded CVS forms, and a lot of that is just because I feel like I'm bugging people if I'm mailing to them, which is horrible because that's what you're supposed to do as an online marketer. And I will tell you right now, that's one of my downfalls. That's one of the things that I really need to work on, and that's one of my goals over the next month or so, is to really start focusing more on that. And so I've actually took a step to doing that, and I've added a couple like opt-in spots with a free giveaway book, things that I think are important, like mindset formulas and stuff like that. Things that maybe have resale rights or whatever, and I'm just giving it away so that I can get email leads. So I'm working on that along with the videos. I'm working on 2 different kinds of my marketing: my video marketing and my email list marketing. So anyways, if you have an opt-in list, then your list should be present on the same page as your video. So like, I don't know how, no, your opt-in options, should be present for your mailing list. I said that all wrong. On the same page as your video. So like if you have a video, you're going to want your opt-in right there so people can do that. It makes it easier for them to sign up on your list. Always take along a video camera with you when you go places and do stuff. I have my phone, which probably would do better than this computer is right now to pick up the video imaging. But you can also edit your footage to create and upload a documentary of sorts if you want. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe that's something I would even do. In like the day in the life of me or something. And it says here to request something of your loyal viewers when publishing your video online. Ask them to do something. Basically, create a call to action. Like, click the link. Usually I end it with saying, read the blog post yourself. The link is below in the description. And connect with me on Facebook. That's all below. So that's kind of like my call to action, because I'm not really like pushy, like, click the button and order now. And, a lot of people are like that, and they can do that and feel comfortable. Like I said, I'm just practicing. Unfortunately, all of you that are watching this are seeing how horrible I'm doing. But it takes a day at a time. I'm human, you're human, and we all learn together, And anyways, like it says, ask them to do something. Create a call to action. One example it says in here would be to get people to join your mailing list by asking them to check out the link you provide in the description. I'll tell you right now, there's no mailing list on the link, but it does have an ad. So if you wanted to check out the 110 method that I refer to a lot in my videos, you just click on it. It's just going to bring you to a video. It doesn't ask for your email or anything unless you want to provide your email. Actually, the way that most of my links work anyways, for like my capture page link, it actually lets you watch a video, and then if you like the video or if you want more information, you click share, and you either share it to Facebook and watch the next video and get to move on in the process, or you don't share it and you don't watch the rest of the information, and that just means you're not interested. And then if at some point you did click share on one of mine and it shared to Facebook and you watched the second video and you really didn't think 110 was for you, you would just go back and click unshare or delete on your Facebook. It's not a big deal. I think that's a little easier. People are more apt to do that than putting their email address in, because they're not going to get bombarded with a bunch of emails because all they did was click share. So that's another way that you can set everything up to be anyways, is through just doing a share option instead of people's emails. I think you'll get more leads that way, more people interested that way. But it does say here, ask them to join your mailing list. And then it says online videos are gaining popularity. I'm hoping not too fast, because this one tonight is horrible. But like I said, it's Sunday night, super busy, and I just wanted to let you know that video marketing is an option for your business. I'm sure many of you already know that it's an option, but have you tried it? Have you done it? Have you put yourself out there like I am and made yourself look like a fool for a few days until you get the hang of it? Like I said, for me, it's important. I tend to watch videos for everything, and I think it's more the contact with the person. Like, I feel like even though I can't reach out and like shake their hand and get to know them, I get to know what they think is funny. I get to know their sense of humor. I can listen to them, tell me something, and I can gauge them and learn from them and learn about them. I guess that's important, to me anyways.